I kind of keep my expectations low with a lot of these reveals nowadays because a lot of the
I don't
time,
blame you because
a
something
lot
looks sick and then it becomes a shit show.
not even just that, but yeah, that as well. But also like they'll get announced, but it won't come out for time. So I'm not going to sit here and be hyped for it this whole time, and then it doesn't come when I want it to.
But where is this stew? Where is this stew?
You know what though, yeah? I want to quickly talk about some of the game trailers and gameplay we saw. I just want to start off with what got me the most excited, which was Justice League Kill the Suicide Squad. That game looks wavy. It's being made by Rocksteady. The game looks like it's going to be hella fun. That is a definite purchase for me, whether on launch or later on. I'm definitely getting that game.
But if it has co-op as well, that's going to be a perfect game.
Bruv, listen, Gotham Knights is going to have co-op. This one, I hope it has co-op because there's 5 different characters you can choose. The only thing is, I want to know is why is Captain Boomerang moving like the Flash?
He was moving a bit fast.
Oh, yeah. That confused me.
He was moving hella fast. He can throw the boomerang and teleport to where it lands. I was like, what? Since when?
Since he discovered what Saints Row was.
And then
Deadshot was moving like Iron Man. Man had a jetpack.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Obviously, we know he's got gauntlets that can shoot out bullets in that, but he was literally moving like Iron Man. Obviously, Harley Quinn was Harley Quinn.
Killer Croc was Killer Croc.
Killer Croc was Killer. Did he not have like a minigun at one point? Or am I bugging?
Did he? I can't remember the trailer.
Maybe I'm bugging.
That sounds like him, though. I can't lie.
Hold up.
Oh.
Bro, this guy came into my room as well, bro. He's just there sitting. Look, he's gonna sit down.
Why did he step in like one auntie? Like,
that's what he is.
He's definitely like that meme, like, hi girls. I was wondering if I could join you for the party.
Look at him. It's like, can I join you at the party? No.
Can I join you for the party?
Yeah.
You just don't know your class anymore.
Oh man. Oh yeah, who are the characters you can use in Suicide Squad? Is Deadshot,
King Shark, King Shark. Yeah. Harley Quinn. Yeah, Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang. At the moment, from what I know.
I said Killer Croc before, didn't I?
Is it not Killer Croc?
Because in
King Shark. It's King Shark, bro.
It was King Shark, innit? I'll say Killer Croc.
I said Killer Croc. I just did.
Everyone's so used to it. Everyone's so used to it, innit?
Yes, it's actually King Shark. I fully can't remember.
They disrespected the Flash in that trailer, fam. How can they say when we think of the Justice League, we think Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman? They made Flash look like such a sideman. I wonder how many of the Justice League we actually have to take out. We all know we're gonna have to take out Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Those three are that's a given. But I wonder who else they're going to include. Like, are we gonna get Cyborg? Are we gonna get?
I feel like a lot of them will be relegated to like mini bosses.
Yeah, they're gonna make Flash.
Yeah. Flash will be.
Flash will be a main boss, but he will be like one of the first ones.
He'll probably be like if you get him out of like whatever he's in, he'll probably be like one of the people to help you at the beginning. Just like
I just want to know why the Justice League are moving mad to the point where Amanda Waller wants them dead. That's what I want to know. Because Flash looked possessed.
Yeah, definitely.
Flash definitely looked possessed with something. I feel like Brainiac was lurking in the scene. So
yeah. Literally.
Obviously, there's a bigger story than what the trailer had given us. But
it's definitely going to be mad dark. Like Rocksteady usually gives like mad dark storylines, especially with the Arkham like trilogy and all that kind of stuff. Like,
oh yeah, 100%. And I expect it to be a long game as well. I feel like it's going to be sick, bruv. What else was there? Oh, let me ask you quickly. They did a teaser trailer of Wonder Woman. What are you not thinking about that?
Who's making it again? There's a I can't remember who the thing is. Someone told me about the company that's making it.
Let me see if I can find it.
I can't remember who the company is, but I think they've made games before that have been all right.
I feel the same way that I feel about Guardians when that got announced. Where I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I just have to see when it comes out.
Is it called One? No, not Wonder Man, Wonder Woman, bro.
What?
Monolith Productions. They're owned by Warner Brothers, and they've been producing games since 1994. The studio is best known for the Fear series, and they did Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I heard that the enemy system is going to be the same as Shadow of Mordor.
That could
sounds
work.
promising. Then
that could actually work. Because I think depending on where you do it, like if you're doing it in I don't know what's that place called? Themyscira. Themyscira? The island? Yeah, that place. If you're doing it there, then that makes sense, innit? Just making like villains along the way, innit? So we'll see.
We'll see. I'm not too hyped, but it's interesting, but I'm not too hyped for it.
Yeah. Shadow of War's been good, it's been good. But to be honest, with DC, they do all right with their games. So like, hopefully it's all just all right. Like they don't mess it up in any way. Mm-hmm. But with their films, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
So the first Wonder Woman film was all right. The second one, not so much. It was a COVID success. After your whatever review, that fucking means. But that film,
it was ads. The means of it being a COVID success means that it people were watching it and people wanted to watch it and paid to watch it because it streamed as much only because it was the next film and people were excited because it was the Wonder Woman.
Get a trilogy, bro. Watch it. Will get a third film. Watch it.
The Wonder Woman film
it's gonna get a trilogy, bro.
No, I don't.
As whack as it was.
That college level CGI as well.
I feel like it's very difficult. I feel like it'll be difficult because of the bad reception the second one got. It only became successful only because people were in COVID and had nothing to watch. Basically. Everyone wanted a film. There was no films coming out, so when a new film came out, it was like, and the first one did good, so everyone was like, "This can't be bad." And then you watch it, and then boom, he's bad.
True. Star Wars Eclipse. Obviously, Shaq, you're a big Star Wars fan. What did you think about that?
I wouldn't say I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm just a big fan of Battlefront. I think when it comes to, I'd like to say I'm more of a Star Wars game fan for like mainly just Battlefront too. Like I really like that game.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I mean, it looks alright.
It's being made from the people that did Detroit, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, that's definitely
going to be a cinematic, interactive game. That would be interesting though. If they did go down that route, that would be interesting.
No, I feel like they would.
I'm just happy I'm just happy that EA doesn't have the license anymore.
Yeah, bro. EA are plummeting, bro. They're most likely going to lose FIFA as well, isn't it? So.
No, they have.
That's official.
I don't think it's official yet. I think they're still like.
Oh no! That's it. They're trying. I think they have to put another deal down in order to keep it. I think FIFA want to take it from them, but they're going to try and make a deal. But there is rumors of 2K trying to get that deal from them, so that they can make a game. If 2K
already got wrestling and basketball, and they're trying to get football as well.
Yeah, they're going to get them.
Or how the Americans like to call it soccer.
They took away. I mean, 2K was already running it, but they basically said to EA, you need to stop making basketball games. And
yeah. They tried to step with live for 1 year and then they didn't come back next year.
No, they tried. Yeah, they tried a couple times. Yeah, and then there was the one where they were like, "We need to make it like live is better." Live was terrible, bro. Live was just terrible. Yeah,
but I feel like they needed that though, because I feel like that made 2K that year better when live tried to step up.
Nah, someone just needs to G-check EA. Like, you just keep making sports games.
Well, can they do it?
It's like, no.
Can they do it again?
It's like, yeah. It's like, because I think when it comes to it, everyone, like when you hear about the story of why EA Big collapsed, it's just like, you need to somehow get the guy back in order to actually bring something new to EA. Because at the moment, you're giving us the same formula that it's like having the same food, that was good for a bit, but it's the only one you have. So now you're like, I'm kind of getting tired of this. I need to go shopping and find something else. I need to make something new, but they don't want to.
How about eFootball?
Listen. Let's not do this. let's not do this.
I don't understand why Pro Evo just gave up the name like that. It's called Evo.
I was just gonna stay in this position for ages to make you seem I'm disappointed.
Let's not even do this one. Oh, what else was there? They showed some gameplay for Horizon that looked wicked.
Horizon Caribbean Islands.
You've got this brother here that don't care for the game, so I'm not gonna ask him for his opinion.
What's it called? No, actually, it's actually Horizon Mauritian Islands.
Mauritian Islands.
There you go.
Nah. I like the fact that you can actually swim in this game as well, man. And combat looks like it's gonna be better now. Obviously, with her archery skills, we already know that was on point. But I want to see her in actual combat, because in the first game, that's one thing I could say. Her actual combat was very stiff, very stiff.
Yeah, I think they just were like, flip it, we're going to change it up now. So they want to make it more fluid. I think with everything that's happening, or the new next gen, and with the PS5 being able to show that off more, they're like, we can go further with this. Because PlayStation Studios are trying to go further with their games. So, who knows what we're going to see for...
They're trying to make movie level.
We saw the Matrix demo.
Yeah.
That Matrix demo looks serious.
Unreal, innit? Unreal Engine.
Yeah. It's pretty fast to download and try, but I haven't done it yet. Apparently
it's mad short though.
20 minutes. Yeah, it's like 15-20 minutes.
It's mad short.
15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a tester.
It's just
to
a
show what your
teaser.
PS5 can do. It's like showing what your PS5 can do.
The way it looks, like I don't expect the game to be running like that for how many hours. Like definitely
for that game to be the first game that turns your PS5 into Heathrow Terminal 4 again.
Exactly. Like, could you imagine like if GTA 6 looked like that, but for how many hours of the game?
Imagine, and then don't forget online as well.
Exactly. Like, obviously, I would love that, but your PS5 will be something like Heathrow Terminal 5.
That's very true. What's that other game, man? Is it called Forspoken?
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Well, that game looks interesting, you know.
What game was
I didn't really care for it, but that game does not look bad.
Let me check this. I actually can't remember that game.
They looked alright.
It's the one where this girl gets teleported into another. It's an isekai. It's an isekai. It's literally an isekai.
Oh, the Square Enix game.
Yeah.
Oh, the babes.
I said the babes. What's wrong?
The Tanzanian babes.
Nah, because she came on when the trailer happened. Like she came on the stage, innit? Like the actual actor.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I remember this now.
It looks alright, innit?
It literally is an isekai. Like it's just like, when did you decide? I think it was just a normal like typical Final Fantasy type game, but then they turned it into like a normal human teleported into a fantasy world.
Yeah, it looks quite interesting because you got a big range of different powers. So
it does look interesting. Yeah, the movement looks so fluid as well.
Yeah, it did actually. So it'll be interesting to see how the game plays on the PS5. Definitely.
Yeah. Do you see it being a game you will get, Shaq?
I need to watch the gameplay before I commit to that. I feel like if it's like with single player games, it's so difficult I think most times I don't want to. Like before, I don't mind watching like walkthroughs and let's plays to kind of see how it is. But now I'm kind of like, let me experience it for myself so that I can just have my own.
Sometimes you need to. It's like, you know, when you get like a movie review and it's like some people say, yeah, the movie is really good, and other people say, nah, this movie shit. It's just like, yeah, I just
get your own kind of figure.
Yeah, so like, why not do it and then just see? But I think I need to kind of like see more into it, like, you know, like the game ranks kind of thing, where it's just like kind of giving you a rundown of what you might like and what you might not like, and then see if that's something I want to buy. Because to be honest, with the way game prices are, if there's not a deal, I don't want to spend a ridiculous amount for a game that I might not play again.
Exactly, that makes a lot of sense.
So, what about we didn't get gameplay, but we got cinematics of Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga.
I thought that was gameplay.
That was a gameplay.
It was
gameplay.
It was.
That was cinematics, I swear.
It was in engine. I don't think it was actual gameplay.
Yeah, I said that was cinematic, bro.
But that's how the engine looks, apparently. So, I mean, it's kind of...
The thing is, I have the first game. I've just never played it.
Apparently, it's really good, but I've just never...
Yeah, but apparently it's really short. Apparently the game's only like 6 hours. Because it's a puzzle game with some action elements, but the main thing is the puzzle and the story. That's like the main focus of the game. Because Senua apparently has some like mad psychosis, so it's like she's always doubting herself. She's always got voices in her head and shit. So imagine playing that with headphones. Like the route that whoever made it, like developers that they've made it, is interesting. I need to play it, man. I feel like that's something I need to play like at some point. Especially if it's a short game as well.
Yeah,
so why not? I feel like that's another game, not in like, to be rude, but I feel like it would just go to Sayo only because if people know it's a short game, they wouldn't want to spend like a good amount for it if it's going to be a high price.
100%.
We also saw the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. What are we saying about that?
The movie trailer.
Yeah, the movie.
I mean, I know what to expect.
The first film was a fun watch, you know. I watched it online. It was a fun watch.
It was decent.
I feel like this one's gonna be another fun watch, and this time we're getting Tails and Knuckles. Obviously, Knuckles has been tricked by Dr. Eggman again. So he's gonna start off as Sonic's enemy, and then they're probably gonna ally at the end.
So basically, they've taken Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and fused it into one movie. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it doesn't make it bad. It's just that's what it is, isn't it?
Listen, at least the designs for Tails and Knuckles are on point. They didn't make the same mistake that they did for Sonic. They learned from their mistake. Stick with source material.
Idris Elba's Knuckles, though.
Yeah, that
obviously we got a snippet of what he sounds like, but I wanna hear more. Actual. Let's see what range. Let's see what range does Idris. But to be fair, Idris is respected in the game, bruv. So I don't expect him to disappoint.
He's got mad range. So
I'm out here saying, let me see what range he has. Listen, my man's been out here, fam. My man, he's been
when everyone thought he was American, he wasn't American.
Bro, he don't even sound American.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the maddest thing.
Don't even sound American. The dude sounds British.
Yeah, he's a proper geezer.
Well, maybe it's because
he's a proper geezer.
Already know what
he's a proper geezer.
Yeah. Man knows how to do geezer, especially when he did Luther as well. So,
but to be fair, like he's voicing Knuckles, and Knuckles is just like
it's different.
Yeah, it's an Echidna.
It's different. Like. You know what? If it wasn't announced that Idris Elba was playing him, I wouldn't have known it was him. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was only a snippet, but it didn't sound like too.
I just expected Knuckles to have a deep voice. That's the only thing. I expect him to.
Of course,
if he didn't have a deep voice, I'd have been baffed. But you know,
it is what it is.
sometimes characters don't sound like themselves, innit? So for live adaptations, it's yeah. But we shall see, fam. We shall see. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of struggling to think about what other trailers we saw, man.
Oh, I was struggling.
We saw the DLC for Cuphead. We now have player 3. Cuphead is moving like Henry the Hoover, fam. Just coming up with bare different colors now.
Oh, I forgot that.
But that DLC ain't coming out to the summer.
Yeah, they take a what? The thing is, that DLC was announced like 3 years ago now.
Bruv. But you know, the announcement for it was nice though. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was a nice little show.
Yeah.
And you got this cup woman now. I forgot her name. I forgot her name.
Mug something.
No, that's the blue one. Like, there's Cuphead, there's Mugman, and then there's the female one.
Bro, she looks like Super Cup, man.
Like Chalice or Goblet or something like that. Or
Miss Chalice, I think that's it.
Yeah, Miss Chalice.
That name's got a bit of, it's got a vibe to it.
Yeah, oh my days. Don't Google Miss Chalice. Don't Google.
That sounds like we're going into.
I'm already.
No, you know what?
Man said he Googled it and he was like, nah, this is not what I expected. Big man.
I see Google images and they're looking very. Yeah,
said,
like
the brother was too stunned to speak.
It's a woman with a cup for a head. Like, why would you do that? Like, there's Milo in her head. Like, why are you making her into something she's not?
Can you imagine?
The man said yeah, nah, let me close. Let me turn off my phone.
Did you see it? Did you see what I saw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me turn off my phone.
Like says, why?
It's not even something mad, but for Google Images for that to come out, it was a bit like, no.
Listen, Google will just take something and make you go mad. Hey, I got a headache. Let me Google why I have a headache. Bruv, Google will convince you that you need to do an amputation.
It will be your last headache.
Amputate your left arm, your headache will go.
Headache. My head is beginning to headache me.
One thing that they did show that we forgot to mention, which I don't know why I forgot because it was obvious, but they showed off the new Sonic game as well.
Yeah, what's it called? Frontiers?
Yeah, Frontiers. And they're doing it open world from what it looks like. Their first.
Do you think this is a response here into them? You remember that game you said you wanted to play that was made by someone who wasn't Sega? The Sonic game.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That fan game that got really big, innit?
Bruv.
Yeah. There's that proper voice acting and everything. Yeah,
it's solid still. It's solid still.
It would have to be because that game was. How can that fan game look better than all your games?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know if I can find it. Sonic Souls.
Yeah,
that's what it's called. Like Sonic Souls. Yeah. Bruv, when I saw that on YouTube, I said, this is a fan-made game. This is Sega. Why are you not hiring this Donny right now? Why are you not hiring this Donny?
They need to.
Because he's doing better. Stop it.
It's true, It's true. I can only imagine how long he worked. He worked on that game as well. Because it definitely took years.
100%.
He did what like a lot of some people don't. You know, when a certain game, like an example, Sackboy on Planet, he was probably angry with the way the games were and was like, I'm gonna make a better one. I'm gonna do it.
At least he went about it the right way. He didn't hack the servers and put homophobic slurs and other bullshit as well.
Mad.
I think the worst company for that is Rockstar. Because when the trilogy was coming out, you know how like the free games have mods on PC, like the mods for graphics, mod for everything, and then also when the trilogy came out, they basically sent cease and desist to all of the mod people creators, saying take the mods down now.
Bro, I didn't even know that was the case. I just know that they got rid of the.
No, because the thing is that the mods for the original free games on PC. They make the graphics look basically like GTA 5, but it's San Andreas, Vice City, and
yeah.
And then they fixed all the bugs from the original game. They changed all the gameplay styles. There's so many mods. There's so many mods.
Community is strong, and you know what? I ain't gonna lie, fam. I'm here for it.
And they made sense. I was watching a video, they were saying the reason why they did that is probably because the trilogy's coming out. They want their game to look like the best version.
Yeah, of course. That's all it was.
Yeah, it wasn't anyway. So it's like. So all of that.
An attempt was made.
What did they say? Someone said that it's literally the same texture as no, that's Sims, but I think it's the same texture as their mobile game.
Yeah, it is. It's the trilogy is just a mobile game upscaled. I've been watching videos about it. Literally the trilogy on console is just a mobile game, but they pull it through an AI, and the AI upscaled it for them. They didn't even do it themselves.
Mad.
It's
laziness to its highest degree.
There's literally been like a whole scandal around the trilogy. Like I've been following them, like wow, like they've been this lazy, like they're not even upgrading the game themselves, and they put it through an AI, and that's it.
Laziness to its highest degree. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
And now now they're doing the same thing to GTA 4 mods. So people are thinking they're going to do a GTA 4 remaster soon now as well.
You know what? I would actually play that.
Yeah, I would play that.
Yeah, but look at the
Nico,
trilogy.
let's go bowling.
But look at the trilogy.
On then. Okay, maybe another time.
But look how the trilogy turned out. Like I don't want GTA 4 to be looking all mad.
GTA 4 that was a definite fun game. Definitely a fun
solid game, especially the DLCs. Alligator Tony, that was a sick DLC.
Yeah,
Alligator Tony was a sick DLC.
I enjoyed that DLC more than the base game. Like just like Luis and the whole like
the dancing. I found
the whole like running the club and then just like the mission structure, the characters they're all sick in that DLC.
If you bring that out, if they said they're dropping that on PS5, I'm buying it straight away.
Does anyone care about Final Fantasy being released on PC?
I mean, it's good for the people that kind of like do want to play it.
I mean, it was about to happen.
But it just took long.
Yeah, because people forget that it wasn't supposed to be an exclusive. I think it was only like a year exclusive or something like that for PlayStation, and then it was going to drop somewhere else afterwards.
Yeah, that going on PC makes sense.
I thought it was going to be like an announcement for the second one, though. I thought they would have done like the PC one, and then afterwards it would have been like, oh yeah.
You know what? If they made an announcement for part 2, even if they said coming out 2023 or 2024, I was like, at least you have said something. Maybe the game's still in development. We don't know, fam.
Probably. Definitely next year they're going to announce something, though. I feel like they just want to get something on PC out first.
Like I said, I can't really remember what else was announced to the Game Awards, fam, in terms of gameplay and like trailers and shit.
A lot of things just kind of just came and went, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the other thing I can remember
there was a couple indie games that were there.
Yeah.
I can't remember them really. But...
The only thing I can remember is it's sort of game, but the Halo TV show.
Ah, yeah, they showed that.
Yeah. But even then, I don't know
if I'd watch that though.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe if I'm bored and I need something to watch, but it's definitely not up there.
Yeah, because I remember they were making a big thing out of it, like even before the show came out.
Do you know what? The Game Awards would have been a decent place to drop a trailer for The Witcher Season 2, because that I don't know whether it started. I don't know whether it started today or it starts tomorrow.
Starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay. But yeah, obviously, Season 2, highly anticipated because Season 1 was a success, isn't it? I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah.
It's going to be interesting. I've literally just seen images for it, and I'm just like, yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're dropping Persona as well on PS.
Listen, I didn't understand that. Don't get me wrong, yeah. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax was a fun game. But why are you now releasing it? And what makes it worse, you're releasing it for PS4 and Xbox One. It's not even coming to PS5. So obviously we can play it. But it's just like, isn't it a bit too late? Why don't you just make another spin-off fighting game? Why don't you do a Persona 5 Arena?
It was definitely a cheap port, because the fact that it's not going to PS5.
Bruv, it's definitely a port. It's just going to be an upscaled port. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, it's a fun game.
It's that thing of they've been in that thing of where the game has been so popular in the past like couple years, and it's been constant, and they want to keep it up. So why not just let's release?
They're bringing back their old personas to kind of go off 5's hype and just be like, people know Persona.
They did it, but it's the fact that they're not even bringing it out for the PS5. There's no PS5 version.
Definitely not.
There's no Xbox Series version. It's just listen. As much as I enjoyed the game, I can't see myself getting it again. I'll have it on 360. So yeah,
that's fair enough.
But it was definitely a fun game.
Yeah, I always saw the game and like, wow, this game actually looks like mad, but
it was fun.
I've not played it, but I'm gonna go with your word.
Yeah, man. Say fun game's a fun game. But yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling for anything else. I can't lie to you.
I don't think there was that much shitty, to be honest.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't anything mad. But yeah, other than that,
I'm gonna have a quick check.
This is why I say. The the Game Awards was just all right in the end. It was just all right.
Yeah.
For its entirety, it was alright. Like, it wasn't shit. I had the day off, that's why I was able to watch it. Obviously, come on. What time did it come on for us? What? Started like 1 a.m.
At 1 a.m. Yeah.
1 a.m.
Luckily, I wasn't working that next day. Otherwise, man would have had to go straight to bed after coming back from my night shift. But nah, man, I'm glad I watched it. It was cool. It was my first time ever watching the Games Awards as well. I usually just read
it afterwards.
The nominees and the winners after. I don't even like watch a restream or something like that. So yeah, these times I even realized, fam, I watched the Game Awards, but I didn't even watch E3.
I can't remember.
Yeah. No, I think it was
E3
because it was
this
such a weird times. It was at weird times. Like it happened.
Yeah,
like
because
times in the day.
COVID has come and just messed up everything.
There was
I think I was,
Destiny 2.
I think I was working.
The expansion pass for Destiny 2. That got showcased.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
The trailer for that was not bad as well. The way they trailered that was decent. I can't lie, but obviously I'm not a Destiny player, so yeah. Shaq used to be a Destiny player. Obviously, it did nothing for him because he don't play no more. But
Destiny 1 was great. I loved it. It was amazing. Like some of the best times of Destiny 1. Got to Destiny 2, done the story, and I was like, cool. And they're like, buy this, and I'm like, yep, you lost me. You lost me.
Pay to win, innit?
The new Saints Row.
And then they're like, and they went, we're gonna release the game for free. And it's like, yeah, but what about the DLC? Yeah, not the DLC. We're not gonna release the DLC. And then it's like, the DLC, and we're gonna bring out another DLC, and you have to grind. Yeah.
And Jake mentioned the Saints Row reboot as well.
Yeah, Saints Row.
Yeah, I want to play that. I'm playing Saints Row 3 at the moment, and that game.
I haven't really fucked with Saints Row like that. I mean, I got the Get Out of Hell one because they gave it free, but I haven't played it. But
I'm kind of.
I can't say I've really fucked with Saints Row like that, to be honest. But it looks, the cinematics looked alright.
I'm kind of happy that they showed this.
I feel like it will be a fun game.
I was kind of upset when they for a while they were showing the new Saints Row, but it was only in the desert part. So I was thinking where's the city, with all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy they showed.
I'm hoping it's not going to be like one of those things where it's just a city in the middle of a canyon. Like it's going to be out of place. I want to kind of blend well.
Yeah, but this is Saints Row. What makes it a Saints Row?
No, what makes it a Saints Row is the mad guns, the mad finishes, and the characters saying wildish, and also the characters wearing mad stuff, and also the weapons, certain specific weapons.
I was seeing it I ain't been too happy with Saints Row for a long time. I always say Saints Row 1 and 2, and then maybe even 3. I was really
Saints Row 2 I liked. Saints Row 3, that Kanye West intro and that Kanye West level.
No, that was a good intro.
That was sick. It was really, definitely.
What else was there? Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh, yeah, there was that as well. And the voice actor came through as well. She's a good voice actor, I can't lie. Got the facial expressions on point and everything. That game looks like it will be decent as well. I know, Shaq, you're looking forward to that. Well, you're a big Borderlands fan. Oh, can I say you're a big Borderlands fan?
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed the games. They're very good games, especially when you play them with it's when you have them with a squad. So that's what I really like about it. And when you play it with the squad, you get into the story. And yeah, I enjoyed Borderlands 3. I'm still playing it now, Season Pass 2. And yeah, it's still a good game.
I'm just there playing catch up. You man are level 17. I'm just there level 28.
Yeah, but the game's being we're gonna put the things are gonna be on your level as well. So it's not gonna be on your level, it's gonna be on my level. So I could die from the weird monster things as well, because it'll be level 70. And I'm like,
that's true. But nah, man, the game's definitely fun. Borderlands is I played all of them. I played all of them, and co-op is the way to go, man. Borderlands by yourself is boring. Tried it. I tried the first one.
I wanted to try that game, to be honest.
I'm surprised you haven't played it. You play a lot of games.
I know. Borderlands is one of those games that kind of just went under the radar for me.
That's fair.
What else did they do? What's that game? I literally just looked at it and I looked away for a second and I forgot what it is.
What is it, man? What is it?
Bruh.
You can't remember.
No, you know what's where you look at something and you look away for like just a second and then you just completely forget.
It was another Star Wars game that was meant to come out on the Switch, I swear.
I feel like
it looked like a PvP game.
I feel like it dropped out a while ago. Well, if it dropped out, I didn't hear nothing about it.
When the trailer showed that the game was, I was like, oh, another Star Wars game.
Didn't they announce that they released it for Dying Light 2 now as well?
That's coming out in February.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
That was a good trailer for it though.
Do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of remember Dead Island's trailer?
Yeah.
It reminded me of Dead Island. That was a really good
trailer.
I
remember. I enjoyed the first one. When I bought Riptide,
Dead Island's trailer.
I was like, this is just DLC to the first game. What is this?
That game is so dreams, I can't lie.
Dead Island's trailer was dark. So dark.
And then the game came out.
And you're like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's a zombie game.
I mean, it did change the way
I think the first
happened.
Dead Island was fun though.
It did make way for. If it wasn't for Dead Island, we wouldn't have Dying Light. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I think it definitely like.
But Dying Light is the
same
game.
It's same sort of mechanics.
It started something.
Yeah.
So you always have to give Dead Island that, but Dead Island as like its own game was just not that great of a game.
Wait, but hold on. Was Dead Island? Wait, hold on. Am I right by saying there was meant to be another one that released, but it hasn't even come out yet?
No,
I know with Dead Island, they did Dead Island Riptide, and then they remastered Dead Island.
Yeah.
No, when they remastered that out, the first thing I thought to myself was,
then they did like a little like small game after that, but it wasn't like the same art style. It was like a comic book art style, something like that.
What game was that?
Yeah. Dead Island. Yeah. So look, no. So I'm right.
Oh yeah, right. Dead Island 2 got announced, but they haven't said anything about that.
Yeah, Dead Island 2
got announced. Oh shit! I forgot that was supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, because that got announced back. That got announced back in like 2015, I think.
Yeah.
It's been so many
like
years.
Cyberpunk, fam. Like being announced in 2013, and then coming to do shambolic behavior. 7-8 years later?
Yeah, but at least with Cyberpunk, like they kept it in the airwaves like the whole time. Like with the island, it's kind of said something and disappeared.
Because the trailer for it did look sick. Well, I'm like, hold on a second.
But the trailer
didn't even come out.
The trailer reminds me the exact same thing as Dead Island 1. Like the trailer looks something like it's gonna be.
They just where they went hella cinematic with it, innit?
Yeah. And it's like proper emotional, like proper gets you into it, and then it's like the game's not gonna be like that.
No, I think with the second one they made it more funnier because the guys, you start to see the guy slowly change, innit?
Oh yeah, because he was bit already, innit? Yeah, I remember that. Wow, I fully forgot about Dead Island 2. Like, it's been that long. That was supposed to be like around the launch of the PS4, and we're all we're on PS5 now. Like, where's it gone?
No, the game never saw light of day. That's where it was announced and it got scrapped, man. It got scrapped. Remember, there was a game a couple years ago, that got showcased on E3 and it looked like a Devil May Cry kind of game, and then that got scrapped. This game was supposed to come out on Xbox. Cannot remember what it was called, and that game.
Scalebound.
That's it.
It's made by Platinum Games, and then
I can't remember the reason why it got cancelled, but the game.
Yeah, they didn't say anything. They just scrapped it.
Yeah.
But then I think they repurposed some of the ideas for like their other games. I think
why not, man? If you got elements that can do well in a game, then why not, man?
Bayonetta 3's trailer looks like they took stuff from Scalebound with the whole giant monsters, the whole controlling giant monsters. Bayonetta 3 took that from Scalebound.
But yeah, overall, in terms of games that were showcased, they were alright. Like I said, the thing for me was Suicide Squad. That's the game I look forward to the most. Followed by Horizon. Jake, was there any standouts for you?
Not really. To be honest, like I kind of keep my expectations low with a lot of these reveals nowadays, because a lot of the time,
don't blame you, because a lot sicker, then it becomes a shit show.
Not even just that, but that as well. But also like they'll get announced, but it won't come out for time. So I'm not going to sit here and be hyped for this whole time, and then it doesn't come when I want it to.
Mm-hmm. Dying Light was announced a couple years back, and then it got delayed. Then it got delayed again. Then it got delayed again.
Exactly.
As long as when you're doing it, you do it right, and it take as much time as you want. Yeah, but if you release it, it's not done right. Boy.
And what did you do in that whole time? Do you know what I mean?
Just chilling.
What we learned.
Especially if the fans were like, "Oh yeah, we're willing to like not pressure you for it. We really want you to get this right." But if you mess it up, that's on you.
I'd say like if I had to pick, I'd say like the Cuphead DLC. I've been waiting for that for time because Cuphead, like the base game, is actually really good. So I've been looking for some new content for that. Especially since I've been waiting for how many years for that as well.
Yeah.
And then what else was there? Obviously the Matrix game, even though like at the moment we got a demo, if it's actually a proper game that's going to come out later on, then that'll be a game I'll definitely try. Just for the experience, because that experience, like, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
And then what else is there? I can't really think of anything at the moment. Like, that's just those two.
That's fair enough, bro. And Shaq, what about you?
What's the question?
Was there any standout games for you? Any games that you anticipating or anything?
I'll just say the one that kind of shot me up, I guess, would probably be the Suicide Squad one. That was kind of the one.
Oh yeah, Suicide Squad as well.
Yeah, that's the one. That's kind of interesting. I think now I'm starting to see that most of my gameplay is gravitating towards multiplayer games that I can play with people, because I feel like you get a lot more stuff from that as well. Like there's some good solos,
man.
But
vibes, isn't
it? Is like, yeah. So
good vibes, good company.
Good vibes.
You don't get to play by yourself. There's no sense of loneliness. So yeah, man, there's different reasons. That's fair enough, man.
Oh, do you know what? I would say like even Sonic is kind of up there for me. But the thing is, at the time when they announced,
they didn't show too much though.
Yeah,
it was a small teaser.
But you know what it is? Could have been so much like rumors leading up to it, and then I knew about the rumors, and then obviously they showed off what they showed off, and it kind of matches up with certain things that I saw. So I'm just hoping that if everything that they said is going to be true, then it should be a good game. But to be honest, at the time when they announced it, I wasn't that hyped for it. I was kind of like, yeah, like it looks good, but obviously, like I said, it's a Sonic game, and a lot of the times their games look good when they first show it. But knowing Sega loves to rush their games, especially when it's Sonic. So then the games mess up. The games mess up like every time, like for how many years now?
Mess up or.
But the thing is, like, when I was,
mess up or
literally.
Mess up.
But then I was speaking to like a couple of my guys. I was talking to them about it, and they'll get me hyped for it. So I was like, you know what, like maybe I have a little bit of hope for this one. But to be honest, it's all down to Sega for this one. Like, Sega always rush the games.
Nah,
yeah.
They need to start watching it.
Let's just see what happens. Like when these games come out, I hope they run good. I hope they're engaging. I hope they keep us going. We don't get bored, and it's money worth our while. Because you know, with these gaming companies now, they just push out any shangla hangla. You don't know whether the game's gonna perform good or whether it's going to be that bad that you have to ask for a refund and be removed from the store. You never know when it comes to these games. But you know what? At this point, we're taking a gamble, and we're gonna continue taking these gambles because we like to play games, we like to play new ones, and we like to go back to old ones to play with our friends.
But you know what? I can't even get onto Cyberpunk about that anymore. Well, I can, but like. Cyberpunk is not the worst one no more. It's actually GTA Trilogy. The GTA Trilogy is worse than Cyberpunk? That's how bad it is.
Really?
I'm being serious. Like really, like it's that bad.
This is not a joke.
It's not a joke. Like
this is not a joke.
And what's funny is that it's a remaster. It's not even like a new game or a remake. You're doing a remaster, and if
it was a remake, that would be sick because obviously Resident Evil got remade, Final Fantasy got remade. Them remakes are solid as well, but this is just a cheeky upscale, man. That's what it is. Like me personally, I would love if I had to choose a franchise to be remastered, I would want Devil May Cry 1 to 3, not even remastered, remade, rather than an upscale. But it's not going to happen. But I still enjoy my Devil May Cry franchise regardless. But it is what it is. And at the same time, with these remakes and remasters, man, they're now taking the piss. They're now doing Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy remastered for the PS5. Don't get me wrong, they're both good games, but
with a £10 tag.
Yeah, if you got if you got Uncharted, if you got any of the games here on PSN Plus, you're gonna have to pay for the upgrade. If you already had the game, then you get the upgrade for free. With me, you know when it comes out, I think it comes out January or something. I'll probably play like a new game plus just to see what it's saying running on PS5. I'm probably just gonna get 4K 60 frames per second. I can never complain about that, but yeah, I'll probably just play part of it. I probably won't finish it though.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh damn, son.
But yeah, to be honest, I'm done. It's now time for me to go to bed because I got work in the morning. You two, obviously, you two get to live life, you know, do your own thing. I have to wake up at 5.
That's crazy.
I'm literally probably gonna make white rice and eat it, and then probably play on thingy. What's that game called? Back for Blood.
Back for Blood.
I'm gonna go make pasta.
This guy, fam.
Well, Cubs. Let's go eat Cubs. I'll be there soon. In a bit, man. Then.
All right. Safe. It's good to record again.
Sign out, baby. Yeah. Oh, wow. But we out.